for sale and for demo today, we have this really nice 1958 ES-225 TD. Now, the 225 is a pretty cool guitar you see in the mid to late 50s. It's kind of like an ES-330 in that it's fully hollow body. In this case, at least in the way this is set up with the trapeze tailpiece and P90 pickups. It's a little different in that it's a single cutaway guitar. Has, of course, the jazz style wood bridge bass in this instance. And of course, from the early 50s into 58, you had these stock with a longer trapeze tailpiece. So there's a few differences. This one's in very nice shape. A couple highlights here. The two P90 pickups sound beautiful. I hope that came through in the demo that we did. Excuse the playing, but listen to the sound. The neck profile, man, it's a 58, so it's got that just perfect 58, more I would say like a 59 profile. A couple things about the guitar. I mean, there's some modest play wear on it. I mean, it's not a mint guitar, but it's in very nice shape for being a vintage guitar. The neck angle is great. The action is good. Currently set up with the ABR1 bridge and trapeze tailpiece. It really, really works great. It's got great resonance and sustain to it, which, you know, sometimes with this wood-based setup, especially with the wooden bridge itself, it can kind of sound a little dead. Not here. So what else can we say about the guitar? Original wiring harness. I can't read all the pot date codes simply because they're kind of buried in there. I'm going to try to get a mirror out and look at it, but I can tell from the wiring harness and the aging that it's original, and it's got the bumblebee caps. That harness, if it's a 58, or even better if it's a 59, because it could be, that harness is worth upwards of $2,000 now, because people use them for burst conversions. So a lot of money just right there in the pots. Also, you got this switch tip, which is original, this amber switch tip. Again, it's a burst part, so it goes for a lot of money. Likewise, the wide bevel truss rod cover, that will sell for quite a bit. So there's a lot of really valuable parts on here. Not encouraging you to part this out, but that's part of the value of the guitar. Now, a couple other things about it. This tailpiece and bridge, they're gold, so they're aftermarket parts. I don't know the exact age of them, but they are newer. And it does look like, I can tell from the little bit of wear here under the bridge, not terrible, but a little bit, that this had originally that longer trapeze style tailpiece, which was wrap around under. It's kind of like the one you see on the early Les Pauls. There was a brief period in very, very late 58 and into 59 where it came stock with the trapeze set up with a wood bridge, and it often gets swapped out with an ABR1. So this is a player's upgrade. If you want to revert it to stock and find one of those longer tail pieces and do that, you can do that simply, and it wouldn't really maul the guitar much at all. But I would suggest you keep this because that has greater playability. Pick guards original, pickups, pickup covers, wiring harness, switch, tuners, all that. It does look like these two knobs, I think, are original. They're the right style. These two, they're the gold reflector knobs that have had the sticker taken off. So these two knobs look to be vintage, but they're not original. But I will confirm that in the listing and put it under a black light. So like just looking at it, you can't really tell. But if you go close, yeah, you can see that those are gold reflectors that had the stickers taken off. So a few modest changes, but at the heart and core of the guitar, it's original. It's a fabulous instrument, man. When I picked this up and played it and just heard the acoustic resonance, I was just like, wow. You know, I could sit down and strum this as if it were acoustic on the couch at the end of the day, and it would really be a lot of fun. Anyway, it's a 1958 Gibson ES-225 TD. Comes in an aftermarket case. If you like this video, please subscribe. If you really like the gear I get in here, hit the notifications button. You'll get advance notice of all the latest gear I get in here. There's a link to the listing below, unless you're on a listing watching this somewhere. Bonus is if you buy it on my website, which is linked before, there's no added sales tax at checkout if you're outside of Washington State. Thanks for checking it out and have a great day.